Hello. This is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of astrologylookInside.com. I am back to do the second half of these new moon in Taurus readings, which I started not too long ago. I started with the first few signs, and now we're going to finish up with the last 6 signs of the Zodiac. And we're going to start with the sign of Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio. Okay, so that is the next sign. Let me take a sip of tea. And in case you didn't see the first installment of the first 6 Zodiac signs, I'm not feeling up to, at my best this week. I'm not up to par, as they say. And so I have decided to start using my AI girls. These are me, different images of me that I have created into AI. So instead of seeing the real me, you can see the AI me, especially when I'm not feeling that great. So I hope that these are okay for you guys while I heal. And if you look at my Neptune in Aries videos, you'll see that a lot of talk about AI in the future is really prevalent. So I guess I'm right there on the cutting edge of what everything is happening with the world right now. So let's go ahead and get started. You guys. Again, this is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology Look Inside. I'll go ahead and put another girl on for us as we get started. And we're going to go ahead and start with the sign of Scorpio. And what a great video for the sign of Scorpio, since Scorpio is known as being pretty mystical, right? They are the mystical Zodiac sign. And for you, Scorpio, this new moon in Taurus is going to be happening in your 7th house. The 7th house is the house of partnerships. It's the house of other people. It's so weird that she's holding 2 candles, right? As though she's got one for herself and one for somebody else. And that's the way I feel when I think about the 7th house. It's always that, and air quote, somebody else, whoever that somebody else is. That's who Scorpio is going to be dealing with. This could be a partner, whether it's a partner in business, or it could be a partner like an actual love partner, relationship partner. A lot of times the 7th house actually rules the partner, the marriage partner, the spouse. So a lot of Scorpios might be dealing with issues that involve the spouse. And if not that, you might actually be dealing with someone who might one day become your spouse, or someone that you might be looking at as a potential to be that in that role. Sometimes you might be in a relationship with somebody and you don't realize that, hey, this is my special someone. This is the person who I want to spend the rest of my life with. You might actually get that vibe, like during a new moon in your 7th house. In Taurus, I could see some Scorpios actually even getting engaged under this. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it's there. I mean, on top of everything, I mean, Uranus is going to be going from Taurus into Gemini. I think in June, if I'm not mistaken, either June or July 7th. So we've got that late degree of Taurus, Uranus still happening. And so I could see some Taurus is suddenly doing something like that. But anyway, the emphasis is in the 7th house. Now, don't forget, the 7th house could be enemies. Yeah. It could be someone who's opposed you, right? Someone who doesn't believe in what you believe, doesn't like what you like, is not down for you. They're like your open enemy. And I say open because the 12th house is usually your hidden enemies. It's stuff that is hidden. But the 7th house is open. It's someone just comes right out like, I don't like you, B. I don't like nothing about you. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to do nothing with you. And it's that type of 7th house type of experience. I mean, no one wants that experience. You know what I mean? Who wants that? But you might actually go through that. You might actually get that. Someone might actually come at you in that way. If not, this could be business partnerships too. You might actually go into a business partnership. And I love that this is like a spiritual image here, because with Scorpio, I could see you going into a spiritual business partnership, maybe with other spiritual leaders, other spiritual people. Scorpio always rules something to do with the metaphysical or spirituality. And this could have something to do with that. I mean, that's happening. But I just feel like for you, because it's happening in your 7th house and it's Taurus, there just could be this vibe like someone is greedy. They want to take what you have. Or it could just be that you're in a really touchy, feely, sensitive, romantic time with your partner. That could definitely be something that's happening for Scorpio. So Scorpio, let's go ahead and pull a few cards just to see what's going on. And I had pulled out the Mindful Messages cards because I feel like these are the kind of messages that Scorpio needs to hear. I think that's really important for you right now, Scorpio. So we're going to see what these mindful message cards want to tell the sign of Scorpio. Let's just do one more shuffle here. Okay, so what are we telling the sign of Scorpio? Oh, a card just slipped right out of my hand. Wow. Let me see if anything else wants to come, or if this is... Oh, it's so weird that it's about the body. Yeah, about the body. That's so Scorpio Taurus. Okay, let's see, that might be the only card. Whole bunch just came out, but no other individual cards so far. Oh, well, okay. We just got a couple there, and I'll take those. One fell on the floor. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we're going to tell the sign of Scorpio as far as these cards are concerned. So if you haven't noticed, what I'm doing is I'm just telling you a little bit astrologically of what I personally believe is going to be the emphasis, but then these cards are telling their own story as well. And the card that you got was Return to the Body. I wonder how many Scorpios have been like not out of their body. It says, when I'm caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? Is my body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. That's a great idea. I love that. Return to the body. Find out where you're clenching up or where all the tension is. Fix that area, and then you can move on. I love that. And the next is balance. So weird. Maybe this is all about balance. I love that. Oh my God. This is all about balance. The next card was balance. And the reason I'm screaming here a little bit is because the 7th house is the house of balance. It's the natural house of Libra. It's got the Libra scale here. So it's so weird, Scorpio, since this is the house that I just said is going to be emphasized for you. And this says, I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them. But, I surround myself with people I love and enjoy. I enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being friends and having self-care time. And again, it's going back to return to my body, a balance between being with friends and having healthy self-care time. So maybe this is what it's all about. I told you it's all about others, right? So this is what it's about. But there's a third card, you guys, and the third card says guidance system. Talk about balance. It's right in the middle. In this picture, it just has like a pointer to happiness. So if you're like in charge of how you want to feel, you know what I mean? Like if you want to feel sad, you could go ahead and feel sad. But if you want to feel joy, make that your guidance post. Like what you want is to feel that particular emotion. And it says here, I love using my emotions as a guidance system. They show me how close or far away I am from what I want. when I'm feeling joy and doing the things I love, I'm in a state of allowing for my desires. I notice when I'm feeling low vibrational thoughts and I shift them to release resistance. And maybe that's the secret to getting that balance, is to use this guidance system. Wow, these cards were perfect. These were perfect for you, Scorpio. I hope you got that message, because that was, to me, a very special message, was to use your guidance system. And the funny thing is, most Scorpios are psychic, or they've got some type of psychic-like ability. So if you just go ahead and listen to your inner voice, your inner guidance system, you should stay on balance. You should probably be doing the right thing, because that's really what Scorpios do. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is an interesting time for you, Saggy, because this is all going to be happening in your 6th house. And the 6th house is the house of work. And I feel like for some Sagittariuses, this is all about your work. And, you know, it could also be about your health, but the 6th house is often about health and about work. And I feel like that's what most Sagittariuses are going to be dealing with, their health and their work. So whether, you know, I don't know if it's that you've got some unfinished business, some things, some chores that you need to work on that you have not finished, but now it's that time that you should be working on those things so that you can finish those things, so that you can get those things out of the way. Because the sooner you get done with your work and get those things out of the way, the more time you have to spend on you and yourself and your health and making yourself feel good, like maybe working out or going for a walk or dancing, or, you know, whatever it is, going to the gym, or however you do your health thing, you know what I mean? But I feel like this is a time for you to put in that time for you, to put in the effort for you to take care of you. And only you know how to do that, okay? That's something only you know how to do, Saggy. Like, I could sit here and try to tell you how to go about doing that, but only you know how to do that. That's something that you have to do. And I feel like it's about you working too. It's about like how you are going to show up at work, or like the jobs that you have to do, or the responsibilities that you have, or what you've promised to do. It could be other people that you work with who are trying to remind you of what you need to do, like your responsibilities there. Could be that. A lot of times it's just that there's just stuff that you got to do. You know what I mean? There's always this stuff that has to be done, and you just have to take the time to do that. So I just hope that with you, Sagittarius, you make a plan. Maybe if you just organize things, write it out, take the time to figure out what your plan is going to be, and then follow that plan. It'll help you to get over the next couple of weeks easier, I think, maybe, because this is all going to be about you having some kind of routine. I think routine is a good word for how this might affect you. Like, this is probably going to be more about the routine than anything. That's what I personally think. I really do. I think this is about routine. So, you know, some of you might be working on that. I don't know, you know, if it's about like a workout routine or anything like that. So I'm not sure how that works. So, you know, what you're going to do. So we'll go ahead and see how that works. Let's go ahead and use this one here, because the other one was weird. Or let's do this next one. Yeah, let's do this one. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so now we're working on these cards for Sagittarius. We want to see, this is a perfect one for Saggy, with all the candles and things in the background, and the crystals and stuff like that. She got like an evil cat or something on. I don't know what kind of crystal that is, right? I'm still trying to pull out cards, but no card has come out yet. So I'm trying to see what kind of plants she's got growing back there. I just love the images that they made of me, you know. It looks like there's coral back there, or something that looks like coral. Here's something that looks like it wants to slide out, but I've not really gotten any real cards here that want to give a message to Saggy, oh, there's something. There's something, okay. So I think we just got a message for you, Saggy. I don't know if there's... Okay, that was too many. Why does it do that, right? It doesn't give any, and then all of a sudden it'll give you like 12 cards. And it's like, no, I wanted one card. Thank you. So this gave me actually a couple of cards, and I'll take these because I did a lot, and now it's just going all over the place. Give me a second, you guys. So here are the cards that I got for you, Sagittarius. We got assets. It was the main card that first came out, and it says your investments are growing fast. If you haven't tried investing yet, this is the right time. Your future promises long-term stability. So it's saying about investments or assets, or maybe to make some investments of some kind. And the next card is faith. So to have faith, it says this situation needs your full trust. There is a divine reason behind this experience. Your spirit guides are leading you in the right direction. But then, I need to make this tea hot, that's for sure. But then, it's giving you this message. It says damage. There might be a financial loss that you didn't see coming. You need to be prepared and have a contingency plan. This is not the time to take risk. So damage, there could be a financial loss. You need to be careful. And then there's the last card here that says mainstream. It's time to be seen and show your talent to the world. Your business is getting more audience at this time. So there could be some damage, but it does say to have faith and invest, that you need your full trust here. The spirit guides are leading you in the right direction about you going mainstream and having your talent seen in the world. So, you know, although there might be a financial loss, there could be that. You didn't see it coming. There could be that. I just sense there's some kind of unsteadiness here. I know you need to have faith, but, you know, but do work on those assets or investing in something that's going to help you to get ahead in the long run, okay? That is my advice to you, Sagittarius. So I hope that resonated with some Sagittarius out there. And if you're a Sagittarius, please be sure to let me know in the messages, in the comments, that you are a Saggy, okay? Much love to you. Much love, Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and move on to the next sign. And the next sign is my sign. It is the wonderful, the amazing, the beautiful sign of Capricorn. Much love to you, Capricorns. I love me some Capricorn. So Capricorns, this is all happening in our fifth house. The fifth house, that's where Taurus is going to be affecting Capricorn. And the fifth house, as you know, is a house that is an awesome house. It is a house that deals with things like love and romance and gambling and taking chances and children and all creative pursuits, all ways of being creative and doing creative things. So some of you Capricorns might be doing some things like creating children, but a lot of you might just be creating in general and be very creative at this time. Maybe creating your actual masterpieces that, you know, go on to live long after you, that type of thing. But I feel like this is your time to take a chance at something. Don't sit back on it, you know, make your dreams real, because this is that time where you can take a fantasy and make it into something reality. But overall, whenever the moon is in the fifth house, it's a good time. But add to that it's in Taurus. Of course, it is trine Capricorn, so it's a very positive time for Capricorn. And I want you Capricorns to take advantage of this very positive time, okay? Because this is an extremely positive, uplifting time for you in your life, and it's best for you to take advantage of this now. And I feel like you can get just about anything that you want during this time if you plan it out just right. This is your time to get what you want out of life. And if it's love, let it be love. If you want to go out and play the lottery, then go out and play the lottery. If it's like feeling like a queen, then go ahead and feel like a queen. I mean, this is what it's all about for you, right, Capricorn? So I'm going to pull out these cards here. And I wasn't sure if I should pull one deck or the other, but my hands went to these. And I think this is the message, or in the deck of messages that Capricorn is meant to hear from. And these are the dream cards. And I think maybe some Capricorns, this is going to be about you having that ability to dream. You know, it's one thing to have luck, but some Capricorns don't even know what to do with the luck because they have not dreamt about what they would do if they were lucky, if they hit the lottery, if they could have their dream home or their dream relationship, or, you know, whatever it might be, go on their dream vacation or anything like that. So I want you Capricorns to start thinking about your dreams, about the things that you want to happen in your life, the things you want to make real. Because some of these things, you know, it's hard to believe that you can have something magical happen if you have not had things magical happen in a long, long time. So I'm hoping that you can have some of that magic come into your life, especially if you haven't had it in a while. So it's so weird. The first card we get is let your dream shift and shape, Capricorn. Just like your life shifts and shapes every day, ask yourself every morning, am I happy or am I shaping my, let me go back. Just like your life shifts and shapes every day, ask yourself every morning, am I shaping my life the way I want it to be? Am I shaping my life the way I want it to be? Ask yourself every morning, am I shaping my life the way I want it to be? So that's a very good question, right? A very good question for Capricorn. And that, for some reason, is the message that you had. So let's ask this next question, or this next message is for you, Capricorn. It says, say thank you to others as often as you can, Capricorn. Say thank you to life. Say thank you to yourself. Gratitude allows you to trust life. And trust is the foundation for dreams to come true. So learn to say thank you, Capricorn. Learn to have gratitude, Capricorn. Learn to trust life, Capricorn. Because trust is the foundation for dreams to come true. And don't you want your dreams to come true, Capricorn? I mean, I want my dreams to come true, Capricorn. So I'm hoping that you also want your dreams to come true, Capricorn. You know what I mean? I really do believe that this is a time to get your dreams to come true. And that this is that time for you, Capricorn. So much love to you, my Capricorn brothers and sisters. May you have your dreams come true. May all the things that you want come true. And may it all get better from here. You know, we're going through Aries. We just got through Aries season. Thank goodness we're going into Taurus season. And things should get a lot better from here. It's been a rough couple of weeks for some Capricorn. So I'm glad that we're in Taurus season. And may it all go up from here. Much love to you, Cappy. Much love to you. And if you're a Capricorn, let me know in the comments below that you are a Capricorn, so I can, you know, give you a shout out or something like that. Much love to you, Capricorn. So let's move on to the next sign. And the next sign is the sign of Aries. Or excuse me, Aries. Why am I thinking Aries? It is Capricorn. Gosh, I'm all discombobulated. You know what, you guys? Let me take a pause. Give me a second. Give me a second. So I am back. It is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, A Look Inside. I just needed to take a quick break, get myself together, go get some eat. I made some steamed artichoke and some shrimp, and I dipped it in butter. It was really yummy. Oh, so good. And I just relaxed a little bit, and now I'm back, and I just needed to really get my head clear so I could come back and do a really good job for all of the Aquariuses out there. So this reading here is for the sign of Aquarius. And if you don't know me, I am holding a crystal right now, and I've got my magic amethyst in my hand. I might go from the left to the right and the right to the left. But Aquarius, this new moon in Taurus is affecting your 4th house. And the 4th house, of course, is the house that affects our home. It's our home life. It's our family. It's what makes us feel comfortable. What makes us feel secure, and what makes us feel nurtured and at peace with ourselves and at peace with the world. And sometimes people say, if your home life ain't right, then nothing ain't right. You've got to have your home life right. You've got to have that home life balance right. So some Aquariuses, this is what it's all about for you. You might have just given up everything so that you could spend time with your home and your family. And maybe your family is everything, and it's all that matters at this point, and everything else might be falling to the wayside. So that's one thing that could happen. The 4th house isn't very concerned with things like career so much as they are with feeling at ease and at feeling comfortable at home and with family, and whatever makes them feel at peace. And I feel like that's the whole message for Aquarius right now, is to find your equilibrium, to find what makes you feel at peace, to find what makes you feel at home, to put your feet up, relax, enjoy a good glass of wine or a cup of tea, and just chill, because it's in the 4th house. And it's just not a good time to push. So it's the best time to relax, and just relax into the moment, just relax into the moment. And I feel like when you feel at home, when you feel comfortable, when you feel safe and secure and at peace, then other things will become more peaceful and at home and at ease for you. It'll just become it's all about that work-life balance anyway right now. So just relax into it and enjoy the moment. That's what I would say. Just relax into it as best as you can. And I want to pull some cards for you, Aquarius. Let's do that. I'm going to the Namaste deck. So let's see what the Namaste deck wants to tell the sign of Aquarius. Let's see what we get. I've got 4 decks here, and I'm just pulling whatever the Spirit guides me, whatever Holy Spirit guides me to go to, whatever Divine Spirit sends me to. I've got my crystals. I got some selenite. I've got pink crystal. I've got the magic amethyst, which I always talk about. And it looks like we've got a couple of cards here. So let's see what we've got for the sign of Aquarius. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. I love it when it does this. Let me see what the next picture is. If it's, no. Oh, this is perfect. I was going to say the next picture, you won't believe it. It says water your body, which I love that because the water bearer is the sign of Aquarius. And it says this exercise is about acknowledging all the parts of your body. Take a moment and relax into all the parts of your body. What does your face feel like? How do your toes feel? What about your belly button? Search and seek out all the messages about all the parts of your body and what they have to tell you. Do this exercise, and doing this exercise is like watering a garden, and you're the water bearer. I still can't believe I got this card. So doing this exercise is like watering a garden. Each part of the garden needs to be acknowledged and nourished. allowing all the parts of your body to tell you how they feel is a way you can acknowledge and nourish your body, one part at a time. So water your body. And that's your big message of the cards of the Namaste deck, is to water your body. Now you got an extra card and it says find your center of power. Find your center of power. So let's see what this next one here says. It says your power may be in your legs. Some people hold their power in their shoulders or chests. Perhaps your power is in your core. Look for it, feel for it. Once you find it, reside in that place with your mind. Let your power grow as big as it wants to and spread all over your body. Reside here for 8 minutes. Once you find your power, you will know, where to look the next time you need it. And your power will also help you to understand how to set up your healthy boundaries and how to protect it and how to help protect your healthy boundaries. But what I love is that the first line of this was saying your power may be in your legs. And Aquarius, your ruler, you roll the legs. Aquarius rules the legs. I thought you knew that. Everyone knows that, right? Capricorn rules the knees, but Aquarius rules the legs. So I thought that was very interesting that it said that your legs are your power source, and they probably are, and you should protect them and keep them in, safe and whatnot over this course of time. Because don't forget, Aquarius, Taurus is square Aquarius. So this is not an easy transit. This is what they call a stressful transit. And for some Tauruses, or some Aquariuses, you might find this new moon in Taurus when the sun is in Taurus and the new moon is in Taurus and Uranus, and I think Uranus might be out of Taurus now, but I'll check. But you're dealing with a lot of Taurus, and so this might be a problem for Aquarius. I want you to protect your legs. There's a reason that came up in your reading, and you being an Aquarius, I would not take that, lightly. I would protect my legs during this time. Be very, very careful what you do. Don't overtax your legs or anything like that. If you're Aquarius, have Aquarius rising. Aquarius in the first house, like I do, that was a great message. You might have Aquarius moon. So if you have any of those, be careful about your legs. And if you're Aquarius, let me know in the comments. I really want to know, and I want to make sure you're okay? Make sure you take care of those legs over the next few weeks. Much love and much light to you. Many blessings, Aquarius. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next girl. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, isn't this funny? I'm at the sign of Pisces. But I'll go ahead and use this young lady right here because she's beautiful. Of course, these are all supposed to be versions of myself, which I am highly, what's the word? Grateful. Because they could have been a lot different looking than they are. Grateful is a great word, right? Grateful. They're beautiful. Anyway, the next sign we're doing is the sign of Pisces. Pisces, hello Pisces. And this is all happening in the third house for Pisces. The third house is the house of communications. And so if you are a Pisces, you have Pisces rising, you have a Pisces moon, you got Pisces in your first house, so your horoscope is set up like a Pisces, then you're going to feel this like a Pisces. This is going to affect you. And so you might want to listen to this and how it affects you, because the third house does affect people. I believe the third house affects things a lot stronger than people give it credit for. I mean that, because the third house is your communication. And I have found it's not only the way you're communicating to other people, it's the way other people are communicating to you. So let's say you've got, in this case, it's Pisces in the 3rd house. So that's kind of good because Pisces is pretty chill usually, and they're usually weighing their options and trying to figure things out. And they're usually not too rash. So I feel like that's probably what's going to be going on with Pisces. They're going to take a second chance. They're going to be looking at different things. And I like the fact that we've got this particular video playing because, you know, Pisces is the 2 fish. That means for a lot of Pisces, one is going in one direction and one is going in the other direction. This is very, you know, obvious sometimes in the Pisces type of demeanor. Sometimes they get confused. They don't know which way to go. They have a hard time making a decision. Pisces is water. They flow. They like to flow with whatever is going on. And so in the communication, you might be just going with the flow. I want you to be really cautious about what you're saying, what you're posting online. You know, if you're going to say anything, if it's going to come back to haunt you, if it's going to affect anything. So I want you to be cautious about that. But also, I just want you to be careful about, just cautious about, not careful, because this is not really making a bad aspect to you per se. Aries is not squaring or making any bad aspects, nor is Taurus. Taurus is actually sextile. Taurus is sextile. Pisces. So this should be a very positive experience for Pisces. Sextiles are flow, so it's all in flow with you. And Taurus is a sun, Taurus moon, that new moon in Taurus, I think is going to be in flow with you. There are some things in Aries like Neptune and whatnot, but really it's the Taurus moon that is going to dictate how you feel, and I think it's going to be positive. I actually think that you might get something positive out of the next couple of weeks. So do be careful about what you say, because if you say the right things, it could be something really positive in your life. And especially if you're someone like who has to do sales or something, and you give like the perfect pitch, you know what I mean? You have the perfect presentation, and you present that, and everything goes smoothly as planned. There's nothing better than having everything work out exactly as planned, especially in communications, contracts, any type of worded type of documentation, anything like that, telephone calls, any agreements you have with other people. Anything like that is going to be really important. And I think you should just spend, you know, extra time on that. Make sure that whatever documents that you're signing are, you know, everything's in order. All the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed and that type of thing. I think once you do that, I think it's going to be a lot better for you, Pisces, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to get what it is that you want to get, and what you want to happen, to have that happen. And so that's good. Give me a second. We're going to pull some cards for you, Pisces. So hello, this is Adrienne. I am back. And I am, before I get started with the card reading for Pisces, I just want to point out that I am using videos that I made with Kling AI. This is the 0.16 version, and in my description I most likely will have a link for Kling AI, because I am an affiliate for Kling AI, and I would love if you would like to try Kling AI with my affiliate link. And I think it's a special when you click on it, so make sure you use it so you can get that special and you can try it and see if it works out for you, because I love it. And I'm now using it for my videos like I'm doing right here. So I just wanted to point this out. Whoever gets to hear this, make sure you check in the description so you can click on that link and get your opportunity to try Kling AI as well. So let's move on to the card reading. And for you, I'm definitely going to pull the dream cards, because you're a Pisces, and I feel like what Pisces doesn't need a dream card. So definitely that's the cards you're getting. And so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these. Take me a sip of tea. Go ahead to the next card. This is another one. This is a old, my first tries last month. This is the girls I did in March. And I noticed I had not figured out how not to put the branding on it yet. But that's okay, because I'm, like I said, I'm now an affiliate. And so it's almost like I'm a walking advertisement for them. You can see also, if you look at all my different videos, how I've gotten a little bit better, and you know, just how we can be really creative in what it is that we're creating and sharing, and how it all flows together eventually. I feel like I'll probably get better at this, but for now I'm very happy with it. So let's go ahead and look at these cards for the sign of Pisces, and let's see. Pisces, let's see what this is we've got for the sign of Pisces, and how that will affect your life. So it says, don't force things to happen when you want them to happen. Let them unfold when you and the world are ready for them. Be patient. And the next card says, what makes your heart beat faster, Pisces? Believe the signals your heart sends you. When you learn to listen to your heart, you'll begin to follow it. And then the last one says, today is the best day to start pursuing your dream. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, or when you retire. Today. Focus your thoughts and intentions toward your dreams today, and you're already on your way. That's beautiful. Beautiful messages. So don't force things to happen. And what makes your heart beat faster? Believe in the signals. And today is your best day to start pursuing your dream. These are all great messages for Pisces. I hope these messages resonated with you, Pisces. I hope you pursue your greatest dream. And if you're a Pisces, let me know in the comments that you're a Pisces. And thank you for letting me put my advertisements during your reading. Pisces, I love it. I love it. But you know, it's funny, since you had the third house of communication, you're the perfect person, the perfect sign to have put my promos in. So, you know, that's perfect. Some of you might even actually take me up on it and go and get yourself you know, a trial with Kling AI. So much love to you, Pisces. Many blessings to all Pisces out there. So we're going to move on to the very next one. And you know, the funny thing is, the next sign is the last sign. And this next sign, which is the last sign, is the sign of Aries. It's the sign of Aries. Now, it's funny. I'm just looking at this, and I have to apologize, Aries. I had not looked at this. I'm going to go ahead and move it. But this is one of my very first attempts at doing it. And I wasn't very good at it yet. This is like when I first started using this program. And I was just getting accustomed to it, just learning how to use it. So you're seeing the, you know, my beginning stages, but I think this is an actual good picture for the sign of video for the sign of Aries. And why do I say that? Well, several reasons. One, because she's, you know, kind of like a redhead a little bit. There's a gentle red or a golden red glow, very Aries. But in this is lots of plants. And for you, Aries, the emphasis of this second house, this Taurus new moon, and Taurus in general, it's all emphasizing your second house. The second house is the natural house of Taurus for you. And Taurus does rule things like plants and greenery and you know, all natural things. And I feel like maybe this is an indication that maybe for some Aries, it might be a good time to do things with natural things like planting and gardening, and maybe putting more plants in your home if you don't have a lot of plants in your home, or maybe doing stuff like that. But for no matter what, the second house is always money. And I feel like for some Aries, that's where this is going to be your big focal point is money. I feel like some Aries are really trying to manifest money. They really want money to come in. If you don't already have money, you might be dreaming about money. You might be manifesting money. I think you might be spending up money if you are not careful. So make sure that you are bringing in the money, that the money isn't just being spent up or used up or going out and nothing coming in, because you don't want that to happen. That wouldn't be good. Aries, you want money to come in right now, right? That's what you want. You want to get that money. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out, I was going to do the mindful messages, but no, I'm not. I'm going to do this money and career deck, because this is all about, the second house is about money. And I feel like that's you need to hear something about this money and career. So let's see what this money and career deck want to tell you. If it's, what it's got to say about this money. Is I feel like some Aries got a message about money. Although we got to see what this message is for Aries about this money. Now it's funny that I was here and saw her on another reading that I did for another sign, because she is about the house. It's funny because the second house is usually about comfort, and when I look at this video, I always think about comfort and home, right? Being comfortable at home. And so for some Aries, that might be what it's all about for you right now, is being comfortable at home and being relaxed at home, feeling comfortable, feeling relaxed. This popped up. Some of you guys the second house is ruled by Venus. Some of you guys might be doing something that has to do with Venus, love and all that kind of stuff, because, it could be something like that going on in your life. And so I could see that being part of something happening. I for some reason, I just, and isn't this something, the cards that came out? Let me just see if anything else wants to come out, because you had a couple of cards that, yes, it did. I'm not trying to get a bunch, but I do want what wants to come out wants to come out. You know what I mean? That's who am I to stand in its way? So I think I got all the cards, if I'm not mistaken. If anything does want to come out, it will. But I think I got. Okay. So you got a whole bunch of cards, okay? And you're the last reading, so congratulations. You pretty much got a whole reading here. But I'm just going to gather these cards up, and what's right side up is right side up, and what's not is not, because some of these cards came right side up and some didn't. The first card you got, Aries, was watch out. And on this, I wish you could see it. It's a coyote. Yes, it is. It's a coyote. And the first thing it's saying for you to do is to watch out. So I want some of you to watch out. There is more than meets the eye. Be careful with whom you deal with your finances with, Aries. And isn't that weird, since we're talking about the second house, which is finances, it's money. So it said there's more than meets the eye. There's a sly fox out there. There's a sly fox. So be careful with whom you deal your finances with. Someone might be taking advantage of your vulnerability. And oh my goodness, that's what it's about. It's about your money. It's about your vulnerability. You need to watch out with your money. There is somebody out there trying to get you and get your money. And the funny thing is, the next card was maturation. Like maturation. Like, are you mature? And so this is about maturity here. It says you are becoming more mature in handling your finances. Again, another card about finances. Taking responsibility is exciting but challenging. It's time to be dependable. So this is about you watching out for your finances, you being dependable about your finances, taking responsibility for your finances. I mean, it's exciting time, but you got to handle your finances. And you got to be careful about that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if there's a sly fox around. And also the next card you got was shopping, because I'm telling you, you got a couple of cards here. Shopping is in the second house. Isn't this weird that this is a card that you got that was shopping? Because the second house rules things like shopping. And I can't believe that you got shopping. So it says, if you're thinking about making money in retail or online selling, this is a good sign to try it. So Aries, have you been thinking about making money in retail online selling? Because if so, it's a good time to try it. It's also an opportunity to take your business on the internet. So this is about shopping and maybe putting your business on the internet and making money. This is about you making the money. Ooh, I like that. The next card was discovery. It says trying something new and exploring other options will help you learn and grow. The opportunities are just waiting for you to be discovered. So this is about discovering something new, exploring some new option that's going to help you learn and grow. But the opportunities are out there. So there's something out there. There's some opportunity. It says have faith. The next card is faith. It says this situation needs your full trust. There's a divine reason behind this experience. Your spirit guides are leading you in the right direction. Oh, I love it. Have faith. And then it says stand alone. There is an opportunity to do things on your own. Now, first of all, the first card told you not to trust anybody else, but this card is telling you to do it alone. This is the whole thing. I think you have to do it alone. It says there is an opportunity to do things on your own. You have done projects that have led you to become independent. Financial freedom is yours. But you know what? In reverse was security. So I don't think you're secure. At least not yet. I don't think some Aries feel secure. It was in reverse. It says you are financially secure and abundant. So in this case, I feel that some Aries are not feeling financially secure or abundant. Continue to grow to maintain stability in your career and finances. So some Aries may feel that they don't have the stability that they need in their career and their finances. Multiple streams of income are recommended, and that is still recommended no matter what. Don't count on one income because people are losing their jobs left and right, and that could be something that's going on. The other card that was in reverse, you had two reversals back to back. The other was amusement, and it says you have natural talents that you can share with the world. Now, since it was in reverse, I'm wondering if some Aries feel like they don't have any natural talents that they can share with the world. And I mean, I don't know if you do or you don't. I mean, it's not my place to judge that, but if you do, great. If you don't, you might want to work on that, because this is about having natural talents to share with the world. It's time to make money from these talents. It's time to make money from them while having a good time just being you. So if you've got some talents that you can use to make money just being you, I feel like since it was in reverse, there are some Aries out there, or Aries rising or Aries moon people. You're thinking you don't have these talents that you can just, use or make money, or talent that you can put to good use to make earn an income for yourself. And I think some Aries might even be worried right now about certain things, because security was also in reverse. So you might be worried. You might be one of those people who lost their job. There's a lot of people losing their job. I will say this, there is a final card though, and the final card is transformation. Transformation. I mean, the transformation card is letting you know, okay, yes, there is a change coming. There is a change, right? It's not exactly where you thought you would be. It's not exactly what you expected to happen. There is a change coming. Some kind of change for a brand new you. But what I want you to do, Aries, since it's Aries season, or we just passed it, right? You just had your cocoon phase. You just butterflied. So now it's time for you to change. It's time for your transformation. And change is coming for a brand new you. Embrace the transformation to enjoy the process. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but worth it. And I think with the second house, the change might have something to do with your money, or how you make your money, or a new job, or you know, whatever your method of security is, or whatever that might be, that usually makes you feel secure. Maybe you don't necessarily feel secure, or something of that nature during this transformation, but this transformation is going to make you better. You're going to be like the you know, coming out as the butterfly. So go through this transformation so you can have this better experience than what you have now. You want to have this better experience, right? So yeah, go through this transformation. You might have to go, and like it said, to stand alone. You might have to be alone. You'll have to have faith. It told you to have faith. But you're going to have a discovery, I think. And if this involves creating some kind of online business, then I'm like, okay, go for it. But just be careful. Don't get shystered, okay? That's the one thing. It just kind of kept screaming it at you, to be careful not to get taken in by somebody. I don't want that to happen, okay? So I hope this resonated with you, Aries. I hope this made sense to you, Aries. I hope you know, this really got to the point here. We went a little deep there with those cards, but that's okay. This was the message that you were supposed to hear with these money and career deck cards. And I think that this was the right choice for you, the right deck for you. And I hope that message was the right message for you, Aries. I really do. Now, if you're an Aries, let me know in the comment that you are an Aries, and let me know if that reading resonated with you at all. And I hope you get good things during this. It's wonderful when good things are coming out of the second house. You know, second house is always a good thing, money and good positive things. So I hope you have that. Much love, much light, many blessings to you, Aries. Many blessings to you, many blessings, and much love to everyone who's been listening so far with this Taurus new moon readings. It's been a pleasure doing this for all 12 zodiac signs. If you have not found your zodiac sign, it's probably on the first 6 zodiac signs, starting with Taurus through Libra is on another video, and then we started this one on Scorpio through Aries. So go and find your correct zodiac sign, whether it's on this video or on the other video with the Taurus new moon. And may you have a beautiful couple of weeks under the Taurus new moon. May you achieve all that you wish to achieve, and may you get all that you hope to get under this Taurus new moon. Many blessings, much light, and much love to everyone.